saying that you shouldn't. If you are in charge of your own health and what you put in your body, and you should have autonomy over that, right? The thing that really bothered me was it was what they said in order to justify the mandate, right? And what they said, which we found out was a lie, was, oh, if you get the vaccine, then you're not going to pass it, right?
That didn't make any sense.
And I thought to myself, when I heard that, I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah. So you're telling me that I can't catch it?
Yeah.
Excuse me, or I can catch it, but I can't pass it?
Well, it was worse back initially, right? Initially, they were saying you're gonna get this vaccine and you're never gonna get it again. Like they were that's the dream
during the first week.
They were selling that dream.
Like you were watching the same TV we were watching, you know, and stuff.
So they were saying when you got, my recollection, you get the vaccine, then you'll be safe. And then as people got the vaccine and they were getting sick, they're like, well, when you get the vaccine,
you get less sick.
You'll get less sick,
right?
And you won't.
Yeah, you won't pass it to somebody else.
And then when they found that people were getting sick and passing it, they were like, you just need to go get a booster.
Yeah, and it was so crazy to me. I was just like, yo, that doesn't make any fucking sense. That you're telling me that you can give me something and I can't pass it. It's like you couldn't, you can't do that for the fucking cold. If I take Theraflu or I take a fucking or NyQuil, if I cough on my partner or at night, they're gonna get sick. So and that to me, I was just like, that's total bullshit. That is total, like y'all are bullshitting us. But at that time, all the people that I know, my friends and family, were calling me crazy. They were like, no, Jack, you just need to listen. Why are you so combative? Why you think everything is a conspiracy? I'm like, no, it's not a conspiracy, bro. It just doesn't fucking make any sense. There is no other medicine that works like that. Or like, so how are you telling me that this one is going to work like that?
Or like you could have proof that you have gotten COVID. You got COVID, so you have the natural antibodies.
Right.
And they're saying, double down on that shit.
Right, exactly.
Which to me, I was fucking crazy because I'm pretty sure, like, if you already have if you already have the infection in your body and you got natural antibodies, taking a vaccine on top, like I remember being like, isn't that gonna, like they would say, oh yeah, your initial reaction to it is gonna be really bad because your body's going, no, oh shit, not again. Right. So they were saying like, because there was like a little bit of a hangover, you'll get like a day one. There was like, yeah, if you got COVID and you got. Because what was it like? There was a test that said if you have antibodies and you're testing positive on that test, taking the vaccine is definitely going to like be worse than if you don't.
Right.
Something like that, if I recall. Like I remember I had to get it because my wife wanted to go on vacation. I don't think I ever got to the point where legally it was like, make sure you get that shit.
Right.
My wife was like, they opened the borders back. We going on this plane. You gonna figure that shit out.
Right. Which is another thing that was. I mean, I understand you want to stop people from traveling because they potentially have it, but like, what were the tests for? Right? Like you made these tests all available, and you still putting these mandates off of lies. But that's what's the crazy thing about science, right? That's the crazy thing about medicine is they'll make something and then they'll see if it works. And so, like, that was another thing that made me like not want to take it, is because I found out that, like you were saying, oh, if I put this in my body and God forbid something happens to me, oh, I die, I can't sue y'all. I can't sue you.
So the people who made the vaccines,
right? The company that made the vaccines.
When we start growing third heads and shit, none of us can sue them?
because the president signed an executive order to allow them to produce this product.
Faster than they should have.
Faster than they should have, but then also distributed it with no responsibility for what the fuck is gonna happen. So I had 70 different conspiracies. One was that they're free balling and they're just trying to make money, and they make money with no repercussions, regardless of what happens. Two, it's just salt water they're putting into your body. There's nothing in it. They're not really giving you anything, and they know you're not going to die from it. Or if you do, you can't come back to them because in a quiet where everybody signs an NDA, you're in the courtroom and you find out we just put salt water in you, bro. So whatever you had or whatever your family member died from was already in their body. And that's another way that they would have been able to protect themselves. So to me, like back to what I was saying, the marketing and the way they were moving their chess pieces was just all red flags to me. Yeah. But